Hello everyone, my name is Zhang Mingde, student ID 0368796, and I come from China. I'm currently in my fourth semester as an English education student. I chose this class to improve my reading and writing skills, and I have truly glad I did. It's been a meaningful general field with learning support and self-growth. I like to take this opportunity to thank Ms. Svilojana, a truly responsible and inspiring teacher, and also my group members who were dedicated and helpful throughout the semester. Today, I'm excited to share what I have learned over the 15 weeks, as well as reflect on the two main assessments we completed. In the first 2 weeks, we focused on the importance of reading and various reading strategies. I learned that reading builds vocabulary, helps with arguments, and improves information analysis. This reminded me of my journal high school days. Back then, I had zero interest in English reading, but everything changed when my teacher gave me The Little Prince in English. At first, I wasn't interested, but as I read on, I became fascinated by the story. I even started looking up unfamiliar words, and that experience sparked me passion for English. This class brought back that memory and reminded me that finding your personal reading style is key to improvement. Week 3 and 4 focused on academic writing. To be honest, writing has always been more challenging for me than reading. I struggled with expressing my thoughts clearly and organizing my essays. However, one small strategy helped me a lot. I started listing the assessment requirements and identifying the faults before I began writing. This made my essays structure much clearer and my subtopics more relevant. Thanks to this class, I have finally found a writing strategy that works for me. Weeks 5 and 6 introduced me to critical thinking, which I used to find abstract and confusing. Now, I understand that critical thinking is about thinking clearly and independently, evaluating both strengths and weakness. One helpful tips I learned was to review weaknesses first, then strengths, and arrange points from less important to more important. This has been especially helpful when writing critical reviews and analyzing articles. Um, in week 7 and 8, I learned to distinguish facts from options, a very useful skill in both reading and writing. In week 9 and 10, we learned how to plan and write a research paper, from choosing a topic to drafting revisions and finalizing. This was a big challenge for me. Finding reliable information and staying on one topic was not easy. But in the end, completing the research paper gave me a hug sense of accomplishment. For weeks 11 and 12, these weeks were among my favorites. We were given pictures with no captions and asked to infer their meaning and create stories. It was interesting to see how the same picture could lead to completing different interpretation. This activity helped me shape my enforce skills and also reminded me to respect others' perspectives, both in class and in daily life. In weeks 13 and 14, things slowed down a bit. Some were excited about the holidays, others were stressed about finals. But looking back at these 14 weeks, I can truly say I have growth as a reader and a writer, and more importantly, as a learner. This growth has not only improved my academic skills, but also boosted my confidence and motivation. I'm sincerely grateful to Ms. Sviljana for making the journey for engaging and enriching. Okay, so for assessment reflections, let me now briefly reflect on the two main assessments we completed. For assessment one was about critical analysis and writing a research paper. I worked in a team and our group communicated actively. We shared ideas, asked questions, and supported each other. Thanks to this collaboration, we did very well and received a satisfying grades. For assessment two was an individual case study. I chose the topic on definitely the instruction in ESL classrooms. I truly enjoyed this text, brainstorming ideas, researching strategies, and imagining the kind of teacher I want to be. It made me realize that I want to be a teacher who adapts to learners' needs and keeps growing professionally. For conclusion, my future goals. To conclude, this class have taught me how to think critically, enrich my reading and writing skills, improved my academic and teamwork skills. In the future, I will keep using what I learned here to become a better English teacher and learner. Thank you again, Miss Viljana, and thank you all for listening. That's all.